Alrighty, I'm back this time playing Rift. So I will try to make this as maybe a separate show. I just started off with saying again, he has risen. He is risen indeed. Welcome to Gaming, Scripture, and Commentary. My name is Ken, aka Kennethan. Welcome to Rift, special day. And I used to broadcast Rift a lot more so, but I haven't played it in a long time. I'm playing Rift again a little bit. But while I'm doing this, I'm also going through Rift and talking about PAX, It's kind of part two to the other episode where I was just talking about not Rift, but Elder Scrolls Online and PAX stuff. So, meanwhile, I high elf mage because it needed to be done. I wonder how noisy this thing is. I might need to turn the volume down a little bit. Kind of loud. My ears, not having hearing loss, I was in the middle of typing a series of stuff about PAX. I was noting earlier that BioWare had what's called the BioWare base, and a room there with a photo booth and a lot of Dragon Age stuff and some Mass Effect stuff. But what was interesting was the fact that I didn't realize until I was just looking at the brochure. And a little small section here. Also check out these additional exhibits. BioWare on the Grand Hyatt. I'm like, what? Didn't know that, So, oh well. Well, see what I do. I should have some mail, shouldn't I? Here we go. There you go, mailbox. Where's the mailbox at? Excuse me, sir. Mailbox. Mailbox. Like this guy, I am cool, Where's the? Oh, there you are. Mailbox. Thank you for what? Celebrating Rift's half birthday with us. Now, deep as a forge deep inside the plane of Earth, you will rock Talaria in your new set of Spalders of Earth and Might. Costume. Yeah. The Stormer is coming. Join the armies of the Storm Legion as they march to take over Talaria. What are you talking about? Okay, never mind. Oh, what's this one? Here's my new little pet I got. Don't let the perils of Talaria ruffle your feathers. You no longer have to wing it alone. We have just the brave companion that fits the bill. Enjoy your Ducklord companion pet. It's almost like it's an flag. So let me see what this says. Pets. Oh, rips. So I go to my bags. Where is it at? Duck. Now I have two. Oh my gosh. The picture showed one with a white face. You notice that? This is like a mallard now, I'll tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't mind the mallard per se, it's just that when they first showed this, it was supposed to be like a white-haired duck, Yeah. Whatever, not a big deal. Clearly it bothers you, kid, or you wouldn't have said anything. I know. Here's another game I like, Rift, what to do next, Anyways. Back to my post about PAX. I was typing. I was going through the different areas. You can watch my character now on screen, okay? And you go to the expo hall, 6th floor. They have all these different smaller booths, And some of those games I didn't recognize. What was cool, there was this thing called... Oh my gosh, where's it at? Anyways, they use a 3D, well, the idea is they have a 3D printer, and you print out your figurines the way you want it. I mean, how many times have I gone looking for the figurine I wanted when doing my tabletop gaming and not finding what I want, okay? So I just use the same thing over and over again. Even though I'm not Dragonborn anymore, I still use it, okay? So it's kind of cool to be able to actually create a figurine you want. They have a software there, I think it's in alpha or beta, they're going to pass out maybe a month or so, that will you actually make your character what you want to based on preset molds. I'm trying to use the Skyrim model where basically anything can go on anybody, and then from there you can order your stuff. Boy, I wish I remember that name. Hero Forge. That's it. Yeah, right. 6218 on the map. Where's it at? It was Hero Forge. Yeah. Anyway, so I go to this book here, right? The big names, like Microsoft Studios. I don't remember them being there, but it must have been. Unreal Engine, let's see, Tiny Build, Under Labs, PAX 10, Creating Games. So there's some of these games I didn't recognize at all. I, with my time, I wonder, I have more. Yeah, I know the bigger studios get my money because that's where I put my interest, not my interest, of my thoughts in. I spend time playing a smaller indie game. It has to be someone's telling me it's a good game and they want to play together. Let's see. Capcom. I don't care about Capcom stuff. Intel. Pokemon. Twitch. It's Twitch where they had the Tome. Speaking of which, Comcast. Tome. Tome was kind of fun. I used some of the. I was watching the summer split for League of Legends this summer. Not really playing League of Legends much. And watching all the different techniques. Like, oh. So I started doing that in the Tome 3v3 match. I was doing fine. I was surviving. The best compliment I got was one of my kids says, "I didn't know which one was you." So I was like, "Good. I'm glad you know which one is me, because I'd be the one you want to kill fast." That was kind of interesting. See, so Corsair had this thing called battle stations. I mean, to me, it wasn't a game. Was it? I thought it was a. I thought it was a. Well, it is a board game, but it's a pulp sci-fi adventure board game. But that's not this. Why would he? Why would Corsairs call themselves that? Corsair battle stations. When an ultimate battle station set up from Corsair. That's probably why. Yep. Salary sign up for this. Must. Try it again. What the heck? Enter. You get one bonus entry every time anyone enters from. So post on my wall. Oh. Ah. Now Facebook has been turned. I tell you, Chrome sometimes pisses me off. It might be because I do a scan, clean the computer up, and it clears all the settings. Just getting really irritating when all my kind of information is gone. Keep me logged in, dude. There you go. Say something. Click. Do you have what it takes to win a new gaming rig? So I get more entries by them posting. If someone else clicks on it, I can share it on Twitter too. But no one follows me on Twitter. What the heck? Send invites to what? Oh, I'm being called? No. Nice rig though. Grand prize winner. Lucky winner gets a complete battle station setup featuring a fully equipped PC powered Corsair components and a full set of game peripherals. Second prize winners receive a K70 gaming keyboard, N65 gaming mouse, and a Vintage 1500 gaming headset. All of which are good items. No argument, those are good items. But those aren't what I have. I have the higher level ones, okay? So that would mean a dumb downing, okay? I mean, my keyboard is a K95. Yeah, I think it's K95, is that number? And my mouse is M95. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna freak out. Get the wrong numbers here. Before I do this right, and I give Corsair my stuff, I want to. What's this going? Where's it at? I I close the door. So freaking cold in there. Yeah, M95 gaming mouse. I think a K95 keyboard and a Vengeance a wireless headset. So. Oh, I see. They had, our valued contest partners included Firefall, Heroes of New Birth, and Ubisoft. That explains why they were having those games being showed at that booth. Huh? Oh, I was getting too cold out here. Why don't you close your window? As you can see, I'm not in a private room here. No one's watching. This is a feed that no one watches. I just thought I'd just broadcast, and if you want to watch, they can watch me do my screen for Rift, but I'm doing some other stuff. Taking my PAX Post. So Firefall I played. It's a free to play game, so that's why I didn't spend time much there. Heroes of New Birth. Now I didn't get a chance to see that, but I wonder what that is. Heroes of New Birth. Oh, New Earth? Oh, New Birth. Wait a minute, now I'm getting confused. New Worth. No, it's either New Worth or New Earth. ERTH. Get it? Ha ha ha. So there's a Heroes of New Earth.com. Gold edition. What's this mean? Continue to site. Never mind. It was nice. I mean, you think about what Corsair did was they definitely had a booth set up there, showcasing 3 games at different times. You also could play some of the game. Okay. You also could play some of the game a little bit too. So you gotta admit that. It's like down here, Corsair teamed up with Firefall and to showcase the games using Corsair equipment. That one was good, marrying of the hardware software together. But I forget what they were doing. Ubisoft was showing out there. Well, I might have. Well, not Valiant Hearts. The Crew. Yeah, I forget what they were showing at the same time. My bad. Anyways, here's New Earth. What is this? What kind of game is this now? Play free now. Well, then free to play. What's this called? Who owns this? Don't recognize. Let's see what's S2 Games. All right, now jeez, their page is all messed up. No, what? Wow, I scroll up and down their web page and it's like totally messed up. In-game payments update. This is okay, guys. You can't get your web page right to work. I don't know. It's interesting that Ubisoft was working with them too, considering they already have their own booth and all. Well, anyways, let's see. Oh, wargaming.net. Oh yeah, So I tried out here, World of Warships. That was kind of fun. And I didn't try World of Tanks or World of Airplanes. I've already played that. So I'm not gonna bother to spend my time trying again. Let's see, yeah, wargaming.net, shared World of Warship Alpha, I think, along with World of Tanks, PC and Xbox, and World of airplanes. Naturally, of course, they got T-shirts when you played the games. You sessions were, every time you play those games, World of Tanks, World of Warships, all that, not very long. Some of those battles don't last very long, so it's very simple to go into a battle and get out pretty fast. So that line lasts. I was probably in line by an hour to World of Warships, but the other one, because only it's in alpha, the other ones were a little bit long or shorter. But if you did the World of Tanks, you got a shirt that says Blitz. If you did the World of Warships, he has a picture of a ship, and below it says Happens. Ship happens. There might have been a World of War airplanes one. I don't know. Last year they gave out aviator glasses. I got that. So that was kind of nice. Big booth there. They also had a big screen. They were broadcasting, doing raffles and showcasing stuff. So what's nice about some of these things, when you are selling online, some of them do actually entertain you, on the way. Tony Online was definitely showing EverQuest stuff, especially EverQuest Landmark. I think it was on the game system. I didn't see EverQuest Next, but I don't know. I tried a little bit of Landmark beta or touch a little bit, the whole idea of building stuff, and I'm like, I need to know more. I mean, SOE has said that some of their fan base have done a great job of of showing them what the games can do, what the game can do. Building things they didn't even think possible. So that's why they did that. But I didn't. I wasn't interested in seeing that. Square Enix was there, Final Fantasy obviously was there, and other things that Square Enix does. I'm not really a big Square Enix person. Some of their games like Hitman, or let's go Hitman, Laura, Tomb Raider coming out. Of course, Final Fantasy. Not a big fan. S2 Games was there too. Interesting. They were in two different places. Interesting. No, wait. S2 Games is the one I said is Strife, right? Let's try something. Strife. I'm sitting here trying to remember the board. Oh, showing me. I don't want it. Trials begin. Play for free. Create an account. Oh, so this is made by S2 Games. So Strife was there. Yeah, Strife was S2 Games. So Strife down here. Okay. So yeah, also a lot of boosts on size. Of course, here Machina, Klee. Oh, Klee was there. Oh, Klee. Last year they were there. Much smaller booth. That was what they called the game Incognito. Now it's called Invisible Incorporated. I think this has released or it's in pre-release beta on Steam. Game I'm just to try. Didn't get to play at PAX. It's one of the things where I think it has a certain merit to it. Um, just write that down though. So Invisible Ink by Klee. What else we got here? Telltale Games. Oh, that's that. They're doing the Order 1866. I thought about going to see that booth, but I didn't because the game looks pretty interesting. But I just didn't get around to it. That's Telltale Games. Tesla, Werewolves. No, it's not 1866, 1886. Let's see, Skull Candy, yeah, these guys, peripherals, see, Pokemon. I was kind of surprised. Pokemon trading card game on computer. Makes sense, but I'm not really interested. Oh, I see. The other side we got Bethesda. Actually, they had three different areas there. That's why I said they saw uh, uh, the Evil Within. Try to put it down here. The Evil Within. ESO, TESO, and oh yeah, it's one where they had Battle Cry. It's kind of interesting to see like Cossacks, like Russian Cossacks. HyperX. HyperX had a opportunity at times to have signature signings with your League of Legends fans. I mean, you look at these League of Legends people on their jerseys and their shirts, right? A lot of sponsors. So, Big Fish, Small Photonics, Sony. Hmm. Oculus VR. Obviously, they were trying stuff out. Blizzard was there. Heroes of the Storm. Um, was WoW itself, and then Hearthstone. Sega was there. Nintendo. Yeah, naturally Nintendo had their, uh, Super Smash Brothers coming out. And there's also, that's the one show on the DS, as well as on the Wii U. And if you played the DS one, you got a free towel if you played. They were giving out, for those who won, a competition type of contest, something special. I was not interested in playing that. Turtle Beach, of course, headsets. Microsoft. That was their Xbox area. Yeah. Xbox was showing, they had Dragon Age Inquisition co-op there, which is coming out kind of independent from the actual game itself, which kind of, I think, is a mixed bag. I don't think any studio ever wins either way. If you put to say, hey, your requirement for co-op is to do the solo game, then you have people pissed off doing that. If you just say, hey, here it is, solo co-oping without them doing a solo game, they go, well, great, thanks a lot. What's the point of doing that? I think you damn you do, damn you don't. Ubisoft, let's see, of course they were showing two games. They were showing, is that Ubisoft? Hmm. They were showing Assassin's Creed Rogue and Unity in a theater booth. I was trying to think about whether or not they were showing. What's the other game they're showing? Well, of course, they had a big booth there. You can buy stuff. Pre-order. They had. I was trying to think about it. They had a lot of people. Let's check their games out. Let's see what we got here. We got still to the store. Oh, shoot, hit the wrong button. So you got Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, Rogue, and Unity. So Rogue is for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They clearly were not, and then Unity is for the Xbox One and PS4. Why can't it won't let me scroll through these different games here? Shows me all the different things. Games. Come on, show me the games. Store game. There you are. Oh, the crew was there. That's true. I didn't care that one. Oh, Far Cry 4. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. They had a cage there, like cage matches, and you dress up in the costume of a different character from the, I guess, and started fighting each other. I don't know what they want or not, right? But Far Cry, yeah, Far Cry. Some of these games really are interesting. You consider them. I just you start wondering about whether or not you want to play them. I mean, like Evolve looks like an interesting game with the 4v1. Far Cry looks interesting. But uh, let's see. Now, there was one game I watched that was Witcher. The Witcher was interesting. This whole and the only thing is like, yeah, it's open world, had some stuff down, but you start playing that bigger game, you start wondering about whether or not you should even bother with it. When you have X amount of time in a day, because you work or you play or you go to school, no, don't forget to play, go to school. If you want to have a real life and not deal with just being on a game all the time, you put all those things together and you're like, I only have X amount of time a day, and you have money interest. Like, so what are you gonna put money into? And you're like, you have to pick and choose. You can't play them all, you know. And then Pokemon talks about catch them all, but you can't. So that's not possible, you know. I mean, you could certainly try, but then you start wondering what's your point of your life, you know. You think about those people who make a living off of games, you know, either the books, not the books, sorry, the magazines, websites, you know, all they do is game, 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 game. And I'll bet you they get a little bored. You know, they have to be. I mean, I'm a gamer and I like games and all, but there's got to be some point when you say that's just too much. You know, it's just too much. I mean, right now, I mean, I'm in Rift right now, just standing there while I'm broadcasting this. You know, and so hey, I'm playing a game. Not really playing a game, Ken, because you're just standing there. Yeah, that's true. I'm talking about gaming. I just don't want to have a blank screen. You know, that's the main reason why I'm doing that. Let me see. Um, Warner Brother games, yeah. Middle Earth for all you Tolkien fans. This is the Shadow of Mordor. It's like a pretty cool game, especially considering that you have this ability to have this wraith-like ability where you can then take over someone like an orc, you know, and you're like, hey, all right, you're now part of my little band, and I'll make you do what I want you to do, you know. Uh, oh yeah, Warner Brothers was showing. That's the ones that were showing The Witcher too, you know. Witcher was actually it's a studio out of Poland, but they were there sharing it. That's like I called it a dev demo versus the other ones, which was you could actually play it, you know, like the Mordor one. 2K games, Borderlands, of course, the prequel was there naturally, you know. Logitech. Now, Logitech was interesting. They had their you first walked in, they were handing out T-shirts all the time. So if you wear the shirt all through the convention, you can get something and they spot you. You go to the booth, might well win a their new mouse, and you also have like these temporary tattoos. You know, you think about it when you're out there wearing a T-shirt, all Christian law, or as Intel has a little button that Game On, you're doing constant advertising the entire time there, and everyone's watching you. Oh, look at that button, Intel. Oh, look at that, Logitech. It's in your mind all day long, right? It's a free shirt, you know, costs Logitech some money, no big deal, right? Might win something, yeah. But it's like on the other hand, I'm like, I don't want to wear a Logitech shirt all day long, right? But hey, what could I possibly win? So it's that raffle type thing, you know. Do I want to put down here about the Borderlands? I probably should. Borderlands, the prequel. I played Borderlands. It's a fun game. I just never got to the point of taking it all the way to the end, you know. Maybe I'm one of those gamers where it's like I should be chastised. You buy a game and don't finish it. Yeah, and the problem is that's so wrong. I'm trying to remember. I I know my wife played when you played the King Quest series. She finished those games, you know. I know I've completed some of my civilizations where I won. Okay, Railroad Tycoon. I'm trying to think. Did I ever win? Did I ever finish another game? I played Final Fantasy X almost. I think I almost at the end, didn't I? And saw the conclusion. I think I did. But yeah, and of course here I try to do what I can for MMORPGs, you know, the end game. But I'm wondering if I don't spend enough time trying to finish the games, you know. Let's see. Let's see. But oh, did I open that with Des or not? I feel I could. Oh, 2K also, of course, is the even though Firaxis is the one making the Civilization Beyond Earth, 2K Games is the one releasing it. The Firaxis had a panel there talking about it, actually what it was, showing some gameplay from the game, talking about it a little bit, giving some questions. I was hoping to be a special guest like Sid Meier there, but nah, wasn't there. So I saw the panel for them, but that's one of the things I say I plan on watching again anyways. We got here, EVGA was there. I put in my card. Maybe I went. I'm not sure. 6 feet. Hmm. I think. What's the company that makes Dreadnought? That's good. That game looks pretty cool. You know, the first There's an E3 video for that. It was kind of cool, you know, showing what it was. Okay, where is it? Come on, where's Dreadnought the game? Or let me guess. I'm gonna try to guess. It's see based on location of the booth. Let's see, Warner Brothers ScanDisk. Will they actually do one merging the whole thing? Oh, my that's me. This is the 6 foot people, you know, 6 feet. That didn't work. Hmm. Well, then who made it then? It was an Ubisoft, you know. The booth, the next level. Huh. So you know what's interesting is by posting, making this what's called a post PAX post. People are going to type in PAX on YouTube, and mine might pop up, you know. So I'm going to upload my other video I just made, the one where it was doing Elder Scrolls Online. Let's see, that one was finished at 8:30. What? Oh, yeah. Open. I'm gonna not call that. I'm gonna call it. What should I call it? Post PAX PAX Post while playing the Elder Scrolls Online. Don't you like this? I'm actually posting a YouTube video and talking about that while I'm making another video to show that. So for those who don't come to my webpage, you see, yeah, come join us. Gaming, featuring commentary. At this. Okay, so this was giving. Oh, this is the description. It's not here. So giving my thoughts and comments on PAX 2014. There you go. So I gotta put it in my tags, you know. Tags, I put PAX 214, you know, get that? And then I put down the Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, then Karis Kenneth then. Kenneth and live. So publish when ready. So publish there. Okay, that's what happened. What happened? So what? So back to this thing again. I'm trying to remember now. Alienware, Wizards of the Coast, of course, had the next day, next Magic the Gathering pack. You know, it's a fun game. You know, and building the right deck is very satisfying. Okay, but when you spend money to keep constantly I like what Will Wheaton called it, the arms race. It just gets to the point of being so tiring, you know. So let's see. Anyway, so where was Alienware? Oh, Alienware had this cool new box. You know, standard box is a square or a rectangle. This one's like kind of uh, like a what's it? One, two, three, four, five, six-sided. Not quite, you know, but it was like six-sided box. You know, kind of like yeah. Well, I think it's a good idea. Turn it upside down. Make things differently. Okay. I'm trying to find Dreadnought on the web for the game. Wait, here's a blog. 6 foot blog. Blog at 6 foot. Oh, wait, this is it. Company is 6 foot. There's a wait, 6foot.com. Let's try that. Let's just try 6 ft.com. 6 foot. Yep. Hello, we're 6 foot. We love art, technology, and experiences that spark when they collide. Meaning what? Games. Be the games team. Disney educational programs. id Software. Wait, what? Oh, they're doing Grey Goo. Oh, that's what that's right. That was at there too. Grey Goo. I didn't see that game. Grey Goo. That's by 6 foot. But yeah, oh, Dreadnought. Okay, they do Grey Goo, Dreadnought, Disney Educational Productions, and they're doing what? Wait, 6 feet owns id Software? Or is it vice versa? id Software sought 6 foot's help with the player portal for Quake Live. Oh, I see. Through close collaboration and tight coding constraints, developers helped. Okay, so they helped them out. So here we go. Gray Box. Jaeger and 6 foot set their sights on the sky to launch Dreadnought, a genre-changing combat shooter for the Gray Box. So Gray Box is the publisher. Jaeger is the anything, and then 6 foot. Okay, so that was the booth then. Hmm. Did not know that. So let me see. Dreadnought is 6 feet. Well, you can argue it's not just 6 feet. It's also Grey Goo. I mean Jaeger. Why is it called Gray Box? So go to the website. Okay, and it's called what? Oh, graybox.com. Oh, so interesting. So is that what it is? 6 foot is like the publisher. Gray Box is the actual. Huh. When I'm typing up a blog post, what do I put down? Gray Box or 6 feet? 6 foot. I don't know. Gigantic was there. They had a booth on the third floor. It was also was it 5v5 type of game. Thought I'd come back, had pretty cool swag, but didn't come back. We didn't get back around to it again. Should have. So level 3 in the annex. Right? Right, came down the elevator. Escalator. Oh, come on. Do, 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 do. Huh. Interesting. Where's the map of the third floor? It's one of those things where I see the third floor listed here. Oh, that's Sheraton. Never mind. I get confused with that. Sheraton had its own area. Nope. That is the annex. So there's the handheld lounge. Oh, that's the third. Never mind. That's over there. I need to be over in the annex. But it's according to this map here, the annex just said PC room by Intel. Oh. They literally did not have any booth layout for that area. Okay, that's what's going on. Oh my gosh, now I wish I'd gone to the Hyatt. They had a huge area for BioWare. Well, they had a room by how big it was, right? Oh, I missed that one. Okay. Gigantic. That's the game. Gigantic. I'm just trying to remember T Gigantic. Gigantic. Yeah, I know that. Get that. A PC team game action where heroes battle alongside a massive guardian for. Okay, so we are. Yep, that's it. All right. So Gigantic is made by who? I think it's more Motiga. That's it, Motiga. Yep, I did see the Game Church booth there. You know, on sixth floor, I walked by him again. I said I have issues with how they are handling that stuff. Oh, I'm timed out. I had to go to Twitch to find out I got timed out of Rift. Nice. All right. So in that case, then I'm going to stop broadcasting until 10:13. I need to go to bed. Okay. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, commentary? Put it in the description in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. So thanks for joining me tonight, and take care. God bless you, and put your faith in the one living God.